everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Amanda and my channel is Dr. Mommy Budgets. Today I am here to do my week 2 budget recap. We're going to go through the items that I didn't necessarily project during the budget projection, and we're also going to kind of hit on the budget projection just to make sure that I did stick to my plan for my monies for last week. So if you are interested in this sort of content, then please stay around for the remainder of this video. Okay, now let's start with our budget projection for week 2, which was last Friday, July the 9th. So let's go through. As you can see, I'll pop that image up on the screen really quick. Okay, so you can go through and see exactly what I did with my monies, and there were no scratch outs on this screen and no new numbers written in. Therefore, that means that I was able to stick to this plan exactly. So basically, I did indicate that I will be pulling out $513.64 to help me with this week's plans and to pay down the expenses, or pay expenses and to pay down debt. So that is exactly what happened. So now we're going to move along to my week 2 budget projection recap, also that shows items that were not projected. So you should see that slide pop up on your screen now. Okay, so as you can see there, it states week 2 budget recap, July the 9th, 2021 through July the 15th, 2021. And I write my budget recaps out every single week because I budget my pay every single week. So therefore the budget recap is always going to go from the Friday that I get paid up until the following Thursday. Okay, so didn't do much, and I'm glad I did not do much, because if you do recall my last budget recap, I think for week 1, I spent a lot of money. But as you can see, number 1 is Jason Deli. I typically don't cook on Fridays, so me and the kiddos would normally do food or eat out. So basically that was $28.22 from Jason Deli, and that money's actually came out of the Bill's checking account. And the second item you see there is a Kroger charge. I did it sometime during the week. I can't even recall when it was, but I picked up a few items. My youngest now works for Kroger, so I was dropping him off at work, and that's not how I made the purchase, but that is when I made the purchase. So I picked up a few grocery type, food type items for the house. That money also came out of the Bill's checking account. And for those who may be new, I leave a cushion amount of money in my checking account every single week. It's about 26 bucks, not a whole lot, but I leave that money in there and it accumulates over time. And that's how I'm able to do little purchases like these 2 purchases, for example, where I do not have to pretty much budget per se for those items. So that's what we have there. And the last item, I'm going to start to put a reminder. That's why you see that asterisk beside the mortgage update amortization schedule, just so I don't forget, because sometimes I'll go through these budget recaps and I'll forget to actually pull out my amortization schedule so that I can highlight my budget, my mortgage amount that I paid off for that week. So now you should see on your screen my amortization schedule sheet. And we're going to go through and we're going to talk about the amounts of monies that I paid. You know what? Let's see. There's another item that I need to add to this list here. So we're gonna see this budget recap sheet pop back up on your screen because I'm adding a third item, which was a mortgage payment to the principal only. So I'm gonna abbreviated principal only for $500. Yes. And let me explain about that payment. So here's what happened. I may have mentioned in one of my previous videos that I did have to do a payout on my vacation time because we cannot have over 400 hours in the system. And I had almost 500 hours, so they had to pay me for that. So I got that lump sum of money and I kind of broke it down into different categories that I have that I'm saving monies for or whatever. And part of that money, y'all know I had to send some to the debt that I'm paying down. So that's what I did. I took $500 from that money and sent it to my mortgage. So that's what we have. And I'm not sure if you recall with my budget projection, I was also supposed to pay, what did I pay? Last week I was supposed to pay $348 toward the mortgage. I was supposed to pay $304 from the previous week because I hadn't paid my regular monthly payment. So we got a lot of money going toward the principal so that we can highlight off of this amortization schedule this week. I am excited. So yeah, it's like $348 went straight to the principal. $304 went straight to the principal. These are the dollar amounts that I set aside each week out of my pay to make those principal only payments. So you had the $348, the $304, and the $500 that went toward the principal only this week. So let's jump on over into the amortization schedule. Okay, now you should see that back up on your screen. All right, so as of today, let me make sure I got this right. We're gonna cheat real quick and go into my mortgage website to make sure that I have the new balance all tallied up really well here. Okay. Yes, that is correct. Okay, the new balance is $93,873.59. So yes, that is going to allow for me to highlight, let's see, you know what? Yeah, that's gonna, right now you're seeing the sheet up there with the balance, the new balance on there, but it does not show the number of lines I was able to highlight, okay? So now, with that new balance, also you're seeing that actually the payment went from $95,235.51 down to $93,879.59. So it's almost like I paid, what, like $1,500 toward the principal in the last week. Wow. So now let's jump on over and we're going to show you the screen where you see the new highlights. So we had originally highlighted down to line 41. So with the new balance, we're able to highlight. I'm actually doing this now, but I will have it up on the screen for your viewing purposes and pleasures. So now we went from line 42 down to line 47. Nope, that's not correct. Hold on. Oh, yes, it is. It is correct. Because that last line shows the balance of $94,016.82. So with it showing that, then that next line would be lower than what my present balance is on the mortgage. So I won't be able to highlight that one off until I make more payment on the principal, which will be next week. But yeah, so that's where we are. So I was able to highlight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go again, guys. You know I love to make this emphasis. 6 lines means I knocked off 6 months of my payment. So those extra principal payments of $1,500 or around that amount knocked off 6 more months. So just let that sink into your head. That's why I said making extra payments is like crazy. It brings your balance and the length of the loan down dramatically. Let it sink into your head. 1 week of payments of $1,500 knocked off 6 whole months off the mortgage. That's wow. That is what keeps me motivated to go on and get this done and out of my life. So that's really all I have for this budget recap video. I am excited to continue to pay down this debt so I can get it gone. This is Dr. Mommy Budgets, where we dream big but start small around here. And please consider subscribing to my channel. Share this video with those that may be interested, and also like the video. I will see you in the next video. Peace.